Today is Monday, April 8th, 2013. Welcome to Recommendation Monday here on Pretty Much It, where every week we tell you guys about the movies, video games, music, and a classic movie you can check out on TV. Before we begin, I would just like to let you know, in case you missed it, Mike and I did a feature-length commentary for the movie ATM. Here's a quick clip.
I need 7 ATM.
Oh, there it is!
He's gotta go to the ATM, don't do it!
He's gotta go to the ATM!
The ATM's haunted.
Whether you've seen ATM or not, our commentary is insane. The movie is ridiculous. It's on Netflix, and it's also actually uploaded on YouTube, just saying. So if you want to check out that commentary track, click the link down in the info to go check it out. Thank you very much if you purchased the commentary track. We really appreciate the support, and we hope you enjoy it. Everybody's been loving it, so we think you will. But other than that, let's get into this week's episode of Recommendation Monday, starting off with the movies that are coming out. First up at bat, we have 42. You see what I did there? Because it's a movie about baseball. In fact, it's about Jackie Robinson. It's his life story, I think. And this is the type of movie that I would expect to come out around Oscar season. So maybe it's an early contender, or maybe it's not as good as the trailer makes it look, because the trailer's pretty cool. But I am looking forward to it. Maybe primarily because it's the only movie coming out this week that's worth seeing. The only other one out is Scary Movie 5. I think I'm gonna skip this. I thought about seeing it just to see how bad it could be. I don't think I can do it. But perhaps you are looking forward to Scary Movie 5, in which case I have to assume that you are a blood relative of Ashley Tisdale. But that's really it for movies coming out this week. Now let's move on to DVDs. Actually, not a DVD, an on-demand release I have to mention is Upstream Color, which I reviewed last week with Mike. It's the next film from Shane Carruth, who did Primer. So if you know Primer, you know you're in for quite a ride. I'll just say that. Also out this week on DVD is Hyde Park on Hudson. I thought it was just okay, but I need to mention it because I need to fill up some time for the ticker to go by along the bottom. Hopefully, it has completed by now, and we can move on to Jake to find out what video games are coming out this week. Jake?
Hey guys, it's a bit light this week for video games. The one thing we have is both a PS3 and PlayStation Vita title, and it is called Guacamelee. Guacamelee, or Guacamelee, whatever how you want to say it, is kind of like a 2D platformer fighting type of game. And I got to play it at PAX, and it's a lot of fun. It's cool. So it's just a downloadable title, and it could be worth your time if you got nothing else to play. So that's about it for me, so let's move on over to Kevin with the music.
Hey everybody, Kevin here with your music for the week. Jake filled in for me last week, but I am finally back. So the first album I am going to talk about this week is Paramore's Paramore. It's their self-titled album. This album is following the loss of 2 band members. Not really lost, it was kind of a breakup. But, so this album is a little more Hayley Williams-centric. They said that the reason they named the album Paramore was because it was them. This is everything that they do. But this is Paramore like you've known them in the past, but also a little more poppy. And it's overall, I would say it's a summery album, although there are some sort of darker, slower songs on there. So it's a real good mix, and they're not afraid to break away from their roots while still probably entertaining the fans that really love Paramore. The next EP I want to talk about is Plain White T's Should Have Gone to Bed. You've probably heard this song. It's been out for a while now online. I've heard the song. You could check it out if you want. I don't know what it is. It kind of sounds like late 90s boy band or current Maroon 5. I'm not really sure. I'm not really expecting too much from this. Plain White T's, yeah, they did Hey There Delilah. I remember seeing them years ago and kind of enjoying them, I guess. But who knows? Maybe the younger crowd will really like them. And the last album I want to talk about this week is Analog Rascals, No Linger in the Past. Now, I featured their video a few weeks ago, which was Gringo Starbucks right here on this channel. Now their whole album is out. It was out last week. You should definitely check these guys out. It's hip-hop, but with a twist. There's some rock, some electronic, some jazz. Really cool stuff, and if you like hip-hop, I would definitely not count these guys out. The link is down in the info. Now here is Paul with a movie or two. Paul.
Thank you, Kevin. I was in a really bad mood today, but I feel better now. This week's classic recommendation is the very underrated Dodsworth from 1936, and that'll be shown Sunday on April 14th at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Turner Classic Movies. Back to you, boys.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. Those are your movies, video games, music, and a classic movie you can check out on TV this week. You can do it at home, DIY. I love it. Now let's move on to the giveaway winner, and the giveaway winner this week, the name is Jacob Thomas Henry. Jacob Thomas Henry, awesome name. You've won a free shirt from beobscure.com, including you could get the Legalized Mutant shirt. I'm just saying it's a possibility, but there are plenty of others. Go check them out. Let us know which one you want on facebook.com/prettymuchit. Send us a message. We will get your deets to send you that free shirt, and that is it for this week's episode of Recommendation Monday. I hope you had a great week. I will see you again on Friday, and that's pretty much it.